Were you business minded the whole time when you came in? Because to get your master's back in 7 years, that's 7-year reversion, right? Mm-hmm. Most people get 12. Was that because you was hot already? Or you just had a good lawyer that knew that this was going to be a good idea for you to have your master's back in the long run?
Well, I'm not going to lie and say I was business minded. I wasn't. But I wanted to be. I think I was as business minded as I could be at 20 years old. At 20 years old, coming into a business that I had absolutely I didn't even know how to make albums, let alone how to negotiate. Come on, man, I took a $1 million deal with Tommy Boy instead of a $250,000 deal with Dr. Dre.
How many albums was that?
The Tommy Boy deal?
Yeah.
I think it was five albums.
5 albums.
I think
is that a big mistake?
That's what was standard. Was it a big mistake? I don't know if I can say because
you brought it up in comparison. It's almost like there's a slight little regret or overthinking.
It's not a regret, but looking at it in retrospect, with the wisdom that I have now from experience, it wasn't the best business decision.
Right.
But it's hard to say.
What would have been?
Yeah, what I would have did with Dre, because I still would have been that same naive kid. Now, even with a greater opportunity, that's one fact, that the opportunity was greater with Dre. That's a fact. We can't dispute that.
Right.
But everything else would just be speculation. You know, I don't know how I would have handled it because I ended up losing the Tommy Boy deal. You know what I mean? Like I ended up, I think they dropped me. Then I went to Sony. I did another deal. Album got leaked. I ended up sitting for a minute, asking for a release, and then they let me go. All of these things were just due to my,
inexperience.
My immaturity, inexperience, partying.
Don't kick yourself
crazy.
Don't kick yourself too bad. Sticky Finger sat right there, and he said he for extra $250,000, I think it was.
200, 800 to $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 300. He took the 800,000 instead of the $500,000 he could have got to be on Aftermath.
Well, here's the kicker. I'm not kicking myself at all. I'm actually looking at it like I feel like Dre was supposed to advise me. You know, now let me be clear. I don't harbor any resentment toward Dre. Me and Dre are super cool.
Right.
I think I understand his position. You got this young kid who you invited out to Cali to kind of help out. This is when he was working on the Chronic, and this was coming off of that Aftermath album that people kind of didn't like, and that was like the first thing that he did that people didn't like.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, and then he also had the split with Suge, and people were kind of counting him out. You know what I mean? So the fact that even though I went to him and asked him, I told him the situation, and I asked him, what should I do? And he told me, he's like, yo, you should take that. You're not gonna get that nowhere else. I'm gonna rock with you regardless. You know? And it didn't pan out that way to me. You know what I mean? And I feel like he may have felt the way just for the fact that I was entertaining.
That you asked him.
Yeah, that I was even entertaining it. So I can understand it from his side. But from my side.
Well, was it a play to see if he was gonna ante up?
No.
Not at all.
No, I wanted to know what he thought I should do. You know? Because all I was hearing was $1 million.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, people don't know everybody's situation. That could have been life-changing for your family. And if you felt like the money he was offering wasn't that, then who was he to tell you don't take that?
Who is he to tell me? Somebody who...
Yeah, he's a legend. I'll be like, don't take that money, young boy. Stay with me.
Somebody who knows exactly what he was about to send me over there to do. He knew. You know? He knew, but it was kind of like, okay. Most of the time in this business, we kind of let each other. I'm gonna let you hang yourself.
That's all business.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you hang yourself. But I really feel like the mentorship aspect of it is a thing that needs to be more present, man. You know, because what I did was I went over to Tommy Boy. I had this white A&R named Max, and they were courting me over there. And now, mind you, I had already been over to Tommy Boy to do a meeting along with damn near every other label on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And I played all of them just the same music, and Tommy Boy passed on it. But once they found out I was out there working with Dre and Marshall, they immediately wanted to meet with me again. And when I went back out there, I played them the exact same music, and they acted like it was the greatest shit that they ever heard.
They're gonna kill you for that straw, by the way.
Yeah. So when sorry about that. So when they recorded me, they were taking me he was taking me to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? Like buying me all kind of liquor and shit. You know what I mean? Basically, just feeding the addiction that I was already genetically probably predisposed to.
Right.
You know, so I think the Dre's, the Puffs, the Master P's, the Sugs are the ones who can step in and say, all right, Mr. White Man, is this where you would take your son to be courted? Would you want your son to be courted here? This is where the Dre's, the Puffs, the Hoves say, nah, that's not a good decision.
Right.
You stay here. It's not, you don't do a record deal to make money. You do a record deal so you can begin to start building you. You can build you over here because we're building a dynasty over here. You already attached to Marshall. I already got this plan for you, that plan for you. Don't worry about money. You know what I mean? You go over there just for the money and you're gonna get what comes with that. And that's exactly what I did. You know what I mean? So.
Well, is that option still open?
What option?
For you to work with Dre freely.
I mean, I've worked with him over the years.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just on his stuff. Anytime I call Dre to ask him for like a beat or something, it's like, let me hear what you're working on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh, I called him. Remember when we did Total Slaughter?
Yeah.
I called him and asked him to do a drop on his phone. It took him 2 months, and guess what he sent me?
What?
A whole commercial, produced commercial, because that's how he thinks. He doesn't think small scale.
He thinks of a movie. Mm-hmm. Everything for him is a movie.
Is it possible that when you did step to him, he saw the immaturity? He saw like maybe this is too big of a project for me to take on, as far as not what you would do musically, but what you would do in personality-wise.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we could speculate. We could speculate many things. You know what I mean? But you know how a lot of artists and a lot of fans kind of hold the Dre's, the Puffs, the Hoes to a different standard than they do regular labels.
Right.
They're okay.
But that
with
came in
regular,
time.
Yeah,
At that time,
yeah.
it was I don't know, because this Aftermath joint drop, people ain't really feeling it. I got a roster of people that was on that's not really, you know what I mean? So at that time, it was still questionable. Yeah. I think after the M's, Dre was already who he was, but
look at it like
got
this.
established after.
Look at it like this. I would have jumped off a bridge if he'd have told me to. Put it like that.
Did he know that?
He of course he knew that, but Dre did the same thing with me, Yummy, and Rock. Like he offered us a deal and wanted us to go right to the back room with Mike Lynn and sign it. And all I did to Dre was say, Cash Money wanted to give us a deal and we met with them personally. I just want to go, because they're in the street at this time.
Right.
I said, I just want to fly back home.
This is taking over for the 9-9
Yeah. I just want to fly back home and I want to just tell them face to face, I'm rocking with Dr. Dre.
Right.
Mike Lynn never picked my call up ever again. Because I left, like he played the way he played. Once Royce said, because I talked to them, I feel like that he didn't really rock with that. He did that same thing to us, my dude. And I didn't get it because we was young too, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And once I got home and they wasn't picking up the phone call no more, I said, oh shit, I lost this deal with the greatest producer of all time.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I lost the deal. And it wasn't nothing crazy. It wasn't because I was wilding or nothing like that. It was just that I wanted to keep business straight with other people who we talk to.
They have that same responsibility and that same weight on the other side too. The same way that they have the power to tell an artist, hey, jump off a bridge and you'll do it. They also take blame and criticism that, like you said, Hove, Puff. Mm-hmm. When an album flops, somebody will turn around and go, Atlantic fucked up my record. Mm-hmm. If you sign with Diddy, you go, Diddy fucked up.
Diddy fucked
me over. He did me.
They take all the blame.
They do.
Meanwhile, the dude who's Leo Cohen could be standing right next to you. you wouldn't even know it was him unless you knew that that's Leo Cohen.
Cohen,
He'll
right.
just be standing there, but let Hov be standing next to you. You see what I'm saying? Those bullets land different when you placing the blame.
Jermaine Dupri versus Diddy.
Shoo! How you do that? How you bring that up?
Who wins?
I'm too East Coast. I gotta go with Puff. That's Biggie's producer.
Who wins?
I asked this.
I want to go around the room with this too.
Diddy.
Why your foot moving like that? Somebody got a check for you? What's going on, son?
But
What are you worried about?
what, I mean, besides like, I'm just so not from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going.
I don't have to be from Atlanta
They
to
gonna
know.
go. They gonna go
to
record for
understand
record.
His hand has been in a lot.
Yeah,
Jay-Z
I'm from
gonna-
Atlanta,
yeah.
so I can't understand it like Puff.
You have 20 records.
Puff was the man.
20 records.
JD gonna get into that Mariah Carey. He gonna dip into that
He gonna get in that Usher Confessions bag.
Like, dude,
What you getting that Usher back?
you sit here
getting that Usher back?
niggas is making it sound like it's an easy choice.
Kind
Like
of a fight.
I'm conflicted.
Here's the
But
question.
then you got
He
the
gonna pull
Mary
Of course
back.
you got life
the Mary
after
back.
death.
You got the
face
Jodeci bag.
You got
But you only get 20 records.
You only get 20 records.
That's where the strategy comes. You only get 20. You can't play the whole album. You got to pick the joints that's gonna top his next joint. And everybody got big jokers. So what are we doing? Like, to sit here and for me to tell you hands down it's gonna be one dude?
How do you, like, what does JD?
That's what I'm wondering, like, for real.
Yeah, and
Right.
that's fair. But you got to understand, when they go the first 10, he'll play Who Shot You, and then JD will play something. But then the second 10, if JD goes first,
Bruh, you following Confessions?
To me, it's a lot easier.
I'm just saying, like, Puff may edge it out because of, well, here's another thing too, where they're gonna do it.
Total makes
What city? If they do it in New York, of course, like this.
They gotta go to LA.
Right.
No, they gotta go to
It
LA.
has to be a
It
neutral
has to be
site.
neutral.
Has to be a
gotta be
neutral-
neutral
It has to be a
ground.
neutral site.
Or Miami.
Right.
It can't be. Miami's the South though. They got to do it in LA. They got to get away from the Eastern Seaboard altogether. They can't even be here.
I think Puff has definitely. Oh damn! I can't
See?
even say. But he has a huge edge, hip hop wise,
Yeah, of course.
R&B wise. It might be a little fight.
Nah. He got Usher My Way.
No,
He don't have
you
nothing.
skipping
he got
hip hop.
Confessions.
You
No,
skipping the hip hop.
No, I'm not skipping it.
No, JD got Confessions, right?
JD got Confessions.
But don't Puff got Usher My Way? Wasn't he part of that?
No, that's JD.
Yeah,
He was
and-
a part.
But
He was
he
a part
does
of
have
that.
I Need a Girl though.
He does have
And the
Usher-
remix.
He does have Usher's song.
And you
He
start
drives
talking
Usher's
when you start
Yeah.
talking about hip hop. JD gonna pull out the joints he got with Jay.
Money
Don't
Ain't
forget
a-
when he was
Money Ain't a
actually
Thing.
rapping. Like he's
I
gonna
mean,
pull
Puff
out his
got
money.
Jones with Jay too.
That's a fact.
Yeah, not when he wrote. Not when he wrote his own shit.
But it's
Got
still
joint-
great
look,
though.
Look,
That
this
joint
would
with
make a
him,
flip.
Biggie,
Puff
and
got
Jay
joints
is
from Buster.
Factory settings, and it becomes
Yeah,
different.
Benjamin's is crazy.
Nah, Benjamin's is crazy.
Yeah.
But again, it all goes down to what's being played and when. Because I've watched a lot of verses, and one record can throw the equilibrium off of somebody else. It's like, oh, and they get to scrambling.
Right.
But it's tough.
We just saw that with
I
the
just
Lox
don't
and
see Puff
Dipset.
scrambling, man.
Those
Yeah,
were
yeah,
big records.
yeah.
that-
You're right.
Daddy.
You're right.
No,
You're
no,
right.
no,
It's
I'm-
hard. I mean, it's hard.
And Puff's a better performer too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
too.
that.
That too.
And he
know,
talk
There's
way
that.
slicker.
Yeah,
It's just like,
exactly.
But if
Well,
It's
Jermaine
like
joked
Jada Kiss to
he
me.
was like, yo, I'll dance you too.
Yeah,
I
but
was
he
like,
just- he just talking though.
Exactly. Puff is a
Puff,
Yeah,
Puff,
yeah.
Puff,
Exactly.
Puff birthed
Right.
Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda is the new Puff when he dancing to me.
Oh, that dance?
Yeah, that whole
Yeah,
hot
right.
nigga was
Smart.
Puff.
If
Right.
JD start qualifying, talking
know.
about but I wrote it. Yeah, but I wrote it. He plays them crisscross records like, but I wrote it. Like I wrote these for them. I didn't just give them the beat. I wrote these records. Like
I don't.
you
I don't know.
gotta
I don't know if that's
hope.
gonna work.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if that's
Exactly.
gonna work.
Because if you punch somebody in the confidence,
It's
and
cool. You wrote it.
Doing that.
Is it a
Yeah,
better
but
record?
it was Jada Joe. It wasn't Ja to like 50, it was Ja to Joe. Joe ain't really that to me. Like, he cool, he a good rapper, but he not like a hit dude, like hit after hit after hit.
Right.
Ja Rule, that's all he was on for a while.
He was running the charts.
It's still Ja Rule,
battle.
you know what I'm saying?
As long as everybody leave Dr. Dre alone, that's all. Just
Nah,
But
Puff want that
to
smoke.
with Dre.
I would rather see Puff versus Dre than Puff versus JD.
Look at
Yeah,
that
me
face.
too.
Look at that face.
Me
Look
too.
at that face.
You know?
Much better battle.
It's a
Look
better
at that
battle.
face.
Much better.
Not according to
Look,
that face.
I'm gonna do
I feel
something.
like
I'm gonna do
Drake's gonna
something.
win. Dre got records like Coming From Where I'm From, Charlene, stuff that y'all just don't know he had nothing to do with.
He wasn't playing none of those.
Listen, man.
He wouldn't
He's
have
not
to.
playing Charlene.
He wouldn't have to.
Dre is not playing Charlene.
This is what we got to understand about
Yeah.
the good Dr. Dre, man. And shouts to Puff and JD. They are producer gods. They are my predecessors. All of that shit. Dre is responsible for Straight Outta Compton, The Chronic, Doggy Style, and Get Rich or Die Trying. Just them four alone by themselves is nuts.
And all the Slim Shady, everything.
Yeah, and I skipped over that.
Right.
Those 4 albums, yo. And then he got the Blow Your Mind with Gwen Stefani. He got Family Affair, Mary J. Blige. He got Phone Tap. Yeah, he got a lot
The firm
Yo,
records.
it's a lot going on with Dr. Dre.
But if
That
that
gonna
Puff
change.
leverage come in
I need
there
to
the
check
wrong
something,
way,
man.
he could take
got a
that
lot
L.
going
Because
on.
Puff got a lot too, man.
Yeah, man, but man,
Yeah, y'all
Ooh,
can't
boy.
count out Puff, man.
I'm not counting Puff out.
Nobody
Dre.
in here who's
Dre,
I'm
ain't
gonna be
counting Puff
quiet.
out.
I really can't call it. There's a production guy in here telling you he can't call it.
Right.
Like I'm
So in your
I
opinion,
defer.
In your opinion, you feel like Dr. Dre is gonna be unbeatable.
He's Thanos.
He's Thanos.
shit. I thought you was gonna be on Shady.
You know what? I was.
I thought
no,
you
not
was gonna move
Shady.
from
Not
you was
Shady.
on Aftermath. I thought you was gonna move
I
over.
was
to
on
Shady.
Aftermath.
I remember.
I was on Aftermath until motherfucker waved 300,000 extra dollars in my face
What you mean?
to a
So
young
you
nigga
on it?
from Brooklyn that came from nothing. You know? Cause Dr. Dre said, yo, Sticky, you got out your deal. Come sign with me, da-da-da. I got out my deal with Def Jam. Went to LA and said, Dre, I'm on my deal, da-da-da-da. I said, I want $1 million. Make me a millionaire. He said, all right, done. So when Jimmy Iovine got wind of it, he's like, well, his last album only did 500,000.
We can't make this nigga no millionaire.
We'll give him $500,000.
We're gonna make him a half
guess
a
what?
millionaire.
I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm good with it, right? So now I'm back in New York, shopping X1 to Dino DeValier at Universal.
Rest in peace.
Dino, shout out to Dino.
You know? He's like, yo, I like X1 shit, but let me hear your shit. I was like, the fuck that, I'm signing the Aftermath. Don't worry about my shit. Just sign X1. All right, let me just hear your shit anyway. So I played it for him. He said, you know what, Sticky? We want to sign you. He said, yo, I don't want to get into a bidding war with Jimmy Iovine and da-da-da-da, right? And they put up 800,000 on the table, where fucking Interscope Aftermath put up 5.
Wow.
I was like, you know what, man? Awful lot of 100,000s there.
Right.
You know, like a what if comic. If I made the right decision or the bad decision, we'll never know unless we go back and do it over. You know what I mean?
Right.
But Dre had crazy shit going on at the time.
Right.
Suge Knight, this, that, another. You know, Sugar walk in the front of the club, Dre will walk out the back. I'm a nigga. I'm gonna stay there. Fuck, and I'm hammered up. What's up, nigga?
Yeah.
So I might have ended up dead or in jail for killing a nigga. You know. So
Right.
who knows? But Dre is my, you know what I'm saying, top favorite producers. He's my favorite producer
Yeah.
ever.
Ever.
So maybe I fucked up by not doing it.
You fucked
know?
up, nigga.
Yeah.
You fucked up, nigga. You know you just fucked up.
But guess what? The extra $300,000 I got was the money I used to buy my mother her first house ever.
Well, that's dope.
You still
That's
fucked
dope.
up, nigga.
No, we
I gotta clap for that.
Facts. That's
You know?
dope.
Right. Your top 5 producers.
Let's go
Number
back
1 was
on
Ye, right?
Dre.
Number 1 is Dre.
Dre.
All right, what's the best beat Dr. Dre ever produced?
It's too many. Shit.
Nah, you gotta pick one.
Oh,
Everybody gotta pick one.
I think what's the difference, man?
What's the difference? That's a tough one. I'm gonna
What's the difference? I like everything.
Yeah, that's my shit, bro. I'm sorry.
I mean, bro, you're gonna be
It's
able
my
to say
first
that
time
about
thinking about
anybody's answer.
That's my shit. got too many, man.
Too many.
Mine is still a DRE.
Still DRE.
Scott Storch had a lot to do with that, though.
Sheesh.
About a beat that Dre did.
Oh, okay.
100%.
Yeah, you're right. That was Scott Storch.
Yeah, Scott
You're right.
Storch
You're right.
played the
No,
keys
my
on
bad.
it.
My bad.
See how it
my
gets
bad,
tricky?
My bad. That was
It
Scott
does.
Storch.
It does get tricky.
That was Scott Storch. Smoking blunts and drinking Tanqueray off the Chronic.
I like that.
Yeah, that might be mine.
We gotta have a runner up.
I don't even know if
we
it's
can't
his best,
just
though.
one and not have a runner up.
What's
I don't know if that's his best.
What's one that? Oh man.
You know what? That's not his best. That's my favorite. I'll put it that way. That's one of my favorite beats from him. I don't know if I could say that's his best beat. I ain't even getting to the Compton album.
Wouldn't his best be your favorite?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Nah,
So you feel like,
because
there's beats that's better than this. But
nah, but the best is like a general consensus. Your
Yeah.
favorite is more personal.
the goal is to argue.
Yeah.
So let's argue. Okay.
Listen, I said, what's the difference? Y'all ain't saying nothing yet.
I'm
Y'all
saying,
two.
I'm battling between the two.
I got two. That's fire.
I'm gonna go only because the way I felt straight out of Compton.
Straight out of Compton?
Yeah, because of the way I've never heard nothing like that before.
The shock
Yeah,
value.
never heard
of it.
nothing like that.
Are you looking him up?
And if I had to do the
I want to
runner up,
make
I
sure
had to
he
do,
made this one.
Got you.
I want to be a mother hustler. You
better ask somebody.
Them two joints right there.
Doom, 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 doom.
I like
So if we had to argue,
I like
I'm going.
California with Pop.
California Love.
Yeah, that was one of my joints right there.
I always argued that because I felt like the remix beat was better than the original.
Ooh,
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
That was my beat. Right
I hate it when
you got
that
one
happens.
bigger.
Easy E stuff. I would probably think about. I would probably go back to that. That Easy E album was just the beats, the production on that
classic.
album was
Classic.
crazy, and I would have to think about that album. He had some bangers on that album that changed the world. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
we wasn't listening to that
Oh,
type
I'm
of production.
fucking tripping right now.
NWA shit.
Deep cover.
Yeah, cover. Oh man,
I'm fucking tripping.
The original or the remix?
so many. I could feel it.
This shit,
That's
this
it.
shit,
That's the
this
original.
shit pun went off.
Yeah, but there's another one. There's another version of that. Even the rhymes is different.
That was
Oh yeah,
shit,
that,
bro.
that right
Everybody
there.
rapped on
Deep
that.
cover.
Yeah.
That's a generational joint.
Booyah, booyah. Then I fade into the wind. 187 and it's on again. That's the remix version. Snoop shit.
Yeah, that's the one they didn't stop. They stopped rapping, right? It wasn't no hook. It just was
He
going.
got
Yeah,
too
they just
many.
went-
It's
they
like
just
too
went off.
many. You can't even head
Gin and
ring it.
juice, like you know what I'm saying. You got
That Compton album that he did, the last album, he had that deep water joint he did.
there's joints all over that joint. Bro, that fucking I'm gonna take it left. I'm gonna say the shit he did for Eve, like doom. The shit,
Satisfaction.
30's the new 20 for me, Jay-Z.
Oh
Hard.
shit! Off of Kingdom Come.
Yes, bro.
Can't forget in the club. He did in the club.
Bro.
That's true. Boom.
Phone tap.
Phone tap.
Whoa!
Yes,
Phone tap versus
I'm going with phone
deep
tap.
cover. Phone
That
tap.
was
and
my
deep
joint,
cover.
too.
Phone tap. Another one.
Phone tap.
That's
Wait
a nice
I'm
joint.
going with phone tap.
Phone
Wait
tap.
a minute.
Ooh,
And then
phone
we
tap.
did with that.
It's too many though.
Crazy how he flipped
But it's
it,
too
bro.
many though. It's like
It's
he
so
got
many. That Snoop Dogg album was just crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, but
Golden
what
Star
beat was
was
better than phone tap?
we named
Like
a
I
couple.
said,
Gin and juice.
It was
It was
so
so
gin and
crazy.
juice. Yeah, gin and juice.
California
beat was
Love.
Crazy.
Gin and juice, bro.
That was fire,
That
man.
whole Snoop album was
Shit,
like,
murder was the case. That
different,
beat
yeah.
was retarded.
definitely murder was.
He had bangers with Dre.
Well, it's
I mean,
not
not
better than phone
Dre.
Phone tap is one.
Phone tap is
That and deep cover. They like
Deep cover, yeah.
they generational.
Then
joints.
all the shit. He did so much for 50.
50. He did
Game
shit for M.
Jay.
Oh, the game shit.
Firm shit.
Firm.
Firm shit was fun. Nah, shit was fun.
Crazy.
What you was looking up?
I wanted to see if he did this track on the Firm album. He did.
Okay.
It's another one on
Which
the Firm
one?
album. It's just that fast. I fucking forgot what I was looking at.
I think I know which one you talking about.
Desperados.
I looked that up. I looked that up.
Desperados. And the one with Nori on it.
Yo, real quick, hold on. Do you know if this is true or not? I heard Dr. Dre and Jay-Z had made a deal with each other. Remember the Chronic 2001? Jay wrote a lot of joints for Dre. And the deal was, Jay was like, whenever I need beats, I'm gonna call you. And then we straight. Years passed, and if you notice, from the Chronic 2001, every album Jay-Z came out with up to Kingdom Come, you hear more Dre beats on Kingdom Come than any other album he had. So that call was made in 06, like, listen, I need beats. Because at Kingdom Come, Dre got about 6 joints on that. That's the most joints he ever did on one J album.
Wow.
And it's like, I need that favor now. That's just something, that's just a theory. I don't know if it's true or not. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, I haven't heard it, but I think he was fighting against his history, trying to get Dre. Like, it was on his bucket list. You know what I mean? So I felt like he was doing it.
Yeah.
But I felt like, honestly, the music they made wasn't a complete mesh. Because if they meshed like that, he would have been doing Jay shit from the Blueprint on. It was Dr. Dre. Like, they were supposed to make albums together. Right. So I felt like him coming to Kingdom Come later was like, okay, it's like you want to see this collab, but I don't think it was.
I think Dre works better with artists that are kind of melodic in their flow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I think artists want some of that dark shit. Like Jay was in a dark space at that time when Kingdom Come came out. He lost his nephew.
Yeah.
And then B was going through it. There's a lot of shit going on. So to call Dre, it's like, yo, I need that pain. I need that shit that people gonna feel the beat before they even hear my voice.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Nas is coming.
Not phone tap.
And
that ain't better than
not better than phone tap.
It ain't better
The
than
bars
phone
is
tap.
better than phone tap. Nas black on
The
that beat.
bars is better.
Nas black all over that track. It
Okay,
was just him.
I like where this is going. Okay.
Yeah, Nas black on that.
What's the next producer? Because I want to argue that later. I want to talk about song for song
So
over
phone
Dre.
tap is taking it.
Nah, I don't agree.
Who has the best lyrics over a Dre beat?
Let's cancel that out. Let's cancel that out.
My bad. My bad.
Let's just put that to rest real
I
quick.
forgot all about that.
Honorable mention though.
To Eminem.
Yeah.
For sure.
Lyrically crazy.
Guns Blazing. You guys ever heard this joint? It was on Music to Be Murdered By.
Oh,
Guns Blazing.
M's album. Yeah, M's album.
That beat is
No, yo, you know what? I heard some crazy beats on that he did? The Compton album.
I just
he
said
just said that. That
Yeah.
joint is
Yeah.
dope.
Yo, homie, the intro?
Yeah,
Bro,
it speaks on
that
it.
whole album is
Bruh.
so many crack vials sprinkled all over that shit.
Yeah,
Dr.
disgusting.
Dre.
was crazy, bro.
There's nobody better than him.
Salute. You are incredible, sir.
Nobody
You are
better than
incredible.
Dre?
Not producing. No.
I can't say that. No, nobody better than Dre.
So
Producing, no.
I guess this where the arguments come
Oh,
in.
this is. So who are we arguing?
I don't know, but I would think that we can't X RZA out of there. You know what I'm saying? RZA is
Boom. You said RZA was on the list, right?
We cannot X RZA out of there.
We kind of can't. We can't X out.
Swiss Beats.
No. We just
Timberland?
brought him up. He was actually doing beats for Dre.
Oh,
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's
I can't
cool.
really.
Yeah.
Can't really X him out of that either, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I mean, it was taught, bro.
You get out your deal. You fly to Cali. You're with Dre.
I'm with Dre.
This is Dre just broke off from
With
Easy.
Easy E, yeah.
And
we're doing Snoop.
He's with Suge Knight.
Yeah.
Snoop is around. You're there. What's happening? What you seeing?
So there's 3 different elements here. There's Snoop Dogg with the Long Beach Crips.
Mm-hmm.
There's Corrupt with the Rolling 60s.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Suge Knight with the Bloods, with the Pyrus. So this is crazy because, and I'm in the room with 5 real high-end Brooklyn dudes and me. High-end. Sam Snead's there, because he's there too, because I discovered Sam. And the illest shit is I'm trying to let everybody know. I didn't bring Black Wolf with me, because Black Wolf's from Chicago. It's my right hand. That's my Tony Yayo. I didn't bring him, because I knew if he went, and me and him together, I didn't need him there. It was like, it would have been overkill. I was like, nah, you stay back. I got this. He stayed in my house, Monticello. I had my brother train in the fight, could run about 5 miles up in the altitude where the, you know what I'm saying? So I'm out there, and Sam Snead's not understanding. I'm trying to let him know, like, don't smile so much. You know, wear your face, wear your poker face. This is a poker face shit. So we go to do the fucking Source Awards.
Mm-hmm.
So they're wearing the fugitive outfits, you know, because fugitive suits, right here in Madison in Manhattan. So Dr. Dre, we go over there and go get the suits. So everybody's ready to go do the show. That's the night Suge dissed Puffy.
Right.
And Suge said, yo, get in the cage. I said, get in the cage for what? I'm not performing. I mean, I got records done, but Sam Snead's out with, you know, you better recognize he can, you know what I'm saying? I'm going in the audience with my kids and watch the show. And I just did that. Everybody looking at me like, damn, Suge told him to do it. He did this. But I always did that with him. He said something I didn't like. He tried to get me to bring it to Redman for the album to come out. I said, I'm not doing that. While I was there, I'm not doing that. Room full of all of them. I'm not doing that. I don't have to do that. That's my brother. And if I had anything with him, I wouldn't need you anyway. Told him that to his face.
Hold on, rewind a second. Because you said when Redman went out there to do the record with Tupac.
Right.
Tupac was, you were with Tupac when this was.
No, Pac wasn't out yet. Redman had did it with Daz and them. With Method Man. Tupac wasn't out yet.
Yeah.
So after he did the record, because it wasn't the record for Tupac at that time.
Right, it was a record for.
Right, that he just did the vocals. And then he shows up at my spot. And he was like, come on, man, like, because he seen it wasn't moving. He kind of seen fractures in this shit going.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is another thing. I didn't think Suge was gonna be that crazy to go against Dre. Because Dre's like, his sonic ear, it was like.
Not Bad Boy.
No, I'm thinking.
Bad Boy was in the sign.
This is what I'm saying. This one I didn't understand this fucking guy's whole mind because I'm saying to myself, and it's sad. It goes back to our culture again. Like I said, the way we are spun, it goes back to that. Because his upbringing is from Mississippi. His mother's from Mississippi.
Right.
Sugar's.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he's got this Brutus shit going on, but he's not dialing in and understanding it. So when that happens and we're at the Source Awards and he says that shit, I think he tells Puffy that it was about Jermaine Dupri to throw him off. Because Puffy said, yo, was that for me? And he said, no, that was about Jermaine Dupri. And I see him walking off. Another thing I didn't understand when he said that.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's what he said.
You serious?
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm bugging, right? Because I'm there. And then check this out.
Now hold on. Hold on. You mean to tell me?
Yeah, that's what he asked me.
That this whole time, it was really supposed to be Suge Knight versus Jermaine Dupri.
That's what he told him.
Yeah, that's
Did you hear this before?
Yes.
Was this before Puff went on stage? Or after?
No, it's a little after.
After, okay, because Puff went on stage and said, I'm the one. He
and then when he asked him
took that.
Then he was like, well, Jermaine Dupri. So,
wait, let me think about this. Because Bow Wow was with Jermaine Dupri.
Not yet. No.
Yet. He was a Suge Knight first.
He was with us first. Because
he was with y'all first.
Yeah,
okay, he was with y'all first.
Because Bow Wow was living with, it's funny you say that, because Bow Wow was living with Nancy Fletcher.
Hold on a second. Yeah,
she was living with Nancy Fletcher.
Uh-huh.
So no, it wasn't yet. And Bow Wow's father was my man. So we all at Death Row. And shit, it was crazy, man. So
where is the correlation? I'm trying to, if he wasn't being sarcastic, what was he seeing at the time?
Well, let me tell you what happened. I'm show you the smoke and mirrors. He was really talking about Puffy, but
he's just doing.
Well, he's in New York, so he's just throwing the curb, right? He's throwing the curb, right? He's throwing the curb.
Nah, I was talking about Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, he threw him a curb. And then Dre and Snoop started laughing like it was funny, and I was like, well, damn, if y'all ain't with it, why y'all got him going?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, a little difference. Because when Dre's winning every award, I'm telling him, oh, you're going to win this one. And he's winning it.
Right.
Like, yo, you're going to get this one, Dre. And Dre's looking at me like, damn, this nigga's on point. So, you know what I'm saying? I just knew every one he was going to win. When he didn't win, I didn't say. So when he dissed Puffy and Dre and them, I know why Dre and Snoop, they started laughing. They tried to, like, in other words, they came with him. So they have to, they didn't mean to.
The champion them on.
They had to champion them on, even though
Right.
it was some ignorant shit, right? So
I would have preferred that Suge just danced in the videos than do
do
that.
this shit, right.
Right.
But, and then I'm talking to Suge too, because I'm having conversations with him too. So when we get back to LA after that shit, when they came to do the New York video, and Snoop's kicking the buildings down, and Biggie and them called that shot and shot the trailer up in the Red Hook Projects, we with them. We there. But
That allegedly.
right, allegedly. So
Right.
but we there. So me and Snoop go out to Long Island and get a dog.
How are you feeling being the East Coast guy down with the West Coast crew who's
Why
now
this going
starting
down?
all this drama with the home front?
Well, I'm not really. I had a little, egg on my shit too because I had to leave this motherfucker, right? And I'm over here. This is what's popping now. So I'm not really politically involved that way.
Right.
But I'm trying to direct them, but people ain't really taking it like that. They're not
Right.
listening. It's cute.
Are you recording with them? Like, what's happening with your project?
Of course, yeah. I'm recording. I'm getting it in. I'm doing my shit. We out there spending money. Everything is good. Cars and everything. We doing everything. Everything we supposed to do, we supposed to do. But when I saw him beeline into Dr. Dre's girl and start fucking around, I already knew it was a wrap. I was like, okay, this nigga's crazy. Like, I didn't even understand, like, why? You had $95 million, $195 million at this time. Like, you, like, bigger than Motown. Like,
Right.
and I knew, that's when I dialed in on I said, wait a minute. I'm a fuck his bitch. I said, what? Are you kidding me? I couldn't understand it. Like, you got this much money and you're worrying about this. I just couldn't understand it.
Right.
No, I'm just saying, I just couldn't understand it.
Right.
And I'm hearing this shit. And I'm like, so, and again, when you have that much money, you know this. You're not slow to this. You know if your friend got a whole bunch of money in the hood, he's not listening to you. You know that, right?
Right.
The gas is already in him. So he's the same thing on 195 million. He's not listening. Not saying it's going to make sense. So I'm starting to say, okay, it's time to go. And then Pac comes home. So when Pac comes home,
it's turned up to the max.
Pac comes home because he's got something to prove. He done got shot 5 times. He's mad, but he's never doing that with me though.
Do you believe Suge put the battery in his back to go with Big and everybody on the East Coast?
Oh, yeah, because he thought that was
or was that already his intention?
No, that was his thing to push it over the top because he thought that's how he was going to sell records.
The drama.
That's what he said. He always said that. If you quote him, if ain't no shit happening, ain't nothing going to happen anyway. Like I said, the mentality of the South, I don't know if y'all know this, comes from the rednecks and the hillbillies.
Yeah, what's the Brutus mentality? Break that down.
So Popeye and Brutus,
Mm-hmm.
he was the Brutus of the industry. He was the brute.
Bluto.
He was the Bruto, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna rule with an iron fist, not conversation. I remember he had a rule at Death Row. He said it's not baseball, 2 strikes. I mean, that's some real shit. So, Sam sneezed at the meeting. I told him, I said, yo, man, don't go to this meeting. Like, fuck that shit. Don't. Because I already knew, because if you got all these people in the room, like when I got there, you got these bloods sizing these guys up. Everybody's sizing each other up. Everybody's having a pissing contest. So if there's a crack in your armor in a situation, it's just like jail. It's going down. It's counterpart. It's going down. Anything goes down wrong, it's going down. So you got to know how to walk the red line. So in jail, we know how to walk the red line. If you don't, you know what's going to happen. So it's the same thing at Death Row. Everybody's live. And if you're not in your bag doing your shit like me, I'm running there every day so they see it. I'm jogging from Woodland Hills to Can-Am, which is in Tarzan, 7-mile run. Boom, I'm 7 miles back. I'm never getting in the car saying, okay, yeah, I'll run. I'll run to the crib. And and I'm working out with them too. So they're seeing me. Very important that they see you engaged in your shit. So they know. They're not, other people ain't doing that. And when Sam went out there at that show smiling on the stage, I knew it. I was like, he said, what's up, New York, smiling. I knew they zeroed in on that.